So the other day, I was doing a live chat like I do every single weekday morning, and I was talking to everyone about that I was about to interview Richard Grannon, who, as you guys know, I've been publishing parts of that interview all week. Well, one person said, "Oh, you're interviewing Richard Grannon? I'm unsubscribing. He's an occultist." So at the end of our interview the other day, I asked Richard, "What does this mean? And why would somebody say this about you?" So in this video today, I'm going to share with you exactly what Richard said about that comment. Let's get started. My name is Angie Atkinson, and on this channel, I offer free daily video coaching to help you discover, understand, and overcome narcissistic abuse in toxic relationships. I like to call it toxic relationship rehab. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and we'll just get going. Okay, you guys, as promised, I'm just going to jump right into it. Here's what happened when I asked Richard Grannon why someone would call him an occultist. Take a look. Okay, now this question's weird, but I'm just going to ask you because, you know, coach to coach or whatever, because when I was doing the live stream this morning, I didn't see it until just a little while ago, but I did just a real quick one this morning because I have a lot to do today. And I said to them, you know, hey, throw your questions in the chat. I'll come back and look at it before my interview. And one person, my moderator, deleted them out of the chat, and I was like, what did they do? So I looked and I clicked the thing, and they said, I'm going to unsubscribe to you because Richard Grannon is an occultist. And I was like, what is that? Why would they even say that? So do you have any idea why anybody would say that? This is just from between me and you, I guess. But what is it?
Yeah, occultist. Do you know, I really, really love The Princess Bride. And
yeah.
You keep saying that word you are using. I do not think it means what you think it means.
Right.
Occultist.
I know what it means, but what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it has a certain inference. It has a certain inference, but it doesn't really mean what people think it means. The occult is just that which is hidden. And anybody who's a psychotherapist, psychoanalyst, or a coach who's working with this, we're all occultists because we seek to investigate that which is not seen. And we do that through symbology. So there is, you know, the fact that Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud, the granddaddies of psychoanalysis, were themselves obsessed with religion, spirituality, and magic and symbols is of no surprise whatsoever, because that's what this process is. So, of course, I'm an occultist. That's not hidden. I'm not being a cult about the fact that I'm a occultist. Right. That is my daily bread, is to walk into the darkness with people and try and pull them out. What this person actually means, though, is that that my ideas and my map of reality is offensive to their probably Christian views. And all I would say is, you don't understand your own religion. Like, Christianity in its fundamental root of the teachings of Christ is absolutely a mystical religion. Christ absolutely was an occultist. I can quote you chapter and verse how I know that he was an occultist, apart from the fact that he was called the rabbi in the Bible. The guy, you know, that was his job. He literally brought people back from the dead. So I suspect the person is Christian. Muslims and Jews very rarely throw that one at me. But some Christians who
It was a Christian.
It was a Christian, yeah. They don't understand their own religion. They don't understand the depth of their own religion, and they don't understand the implications of the teachings of their religion, and they don't understand their own religion's roots, which is a real shame. So I would never fight with a person like that. I'd be like, hey, cool, can we hang out and just talk about what your belief is and your faith in Jesus Christ? Do you know that the guy was an occultist? Do you want to talk about that a little bit? And, you know, but fundamentally he believed, or if he was a historical figure, not just a metaphorical figure, in peace and love and brotherly and sisterly kindness. So we're on the same page, man. Right.
I agree. I agree. Let me just ask you, if I use that, is that okay, or you prefer that I don't? Okay.
No, go ahead. Most Christians and you know, people in the Judeo Abrahamic, in the Abrahamic religions, they're the ones who could find what I have to say most offensive. And to be honest with you, those who do, they usually just go, ugh, no thank you. But I have tons of followers, particularly Muslims and Christians, who are happy to go there with me and go, hey, yeah, tell me something that maybe I've misunderstood or I don't know, that you have seen or that you have studied, because I can further people's love. I don't want to take their religion away from them.
Of course.
I'm not trying to do that. I'll be like, I'll further your love of your own religion. I can guide you within the context of your religion if that's what you want. And and sometimes that is, and that makes people happy, and I'm happy to do that. When it becomes dry and stiff and dogmatic, these are the people who can get a bit uptight and like, oh no, and then they want to run away.
And I think that's exactly, what this person is. Because, I talk about the law of attraction all the time, which may or may not be. I don't know if that's a thing you talk about or believe in, but I talk about it all the time. And I know a lot of people think that's occultish. So I don't know. But any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just that, like, you can't. I don't know how people can live on this planet, and not see that, clearly thought, word, deed manifests as reality.
Right.
Like that we communicate right now, like what we're doing is magic. This is the magic of intent. My image and my intent to communicate with you is communicating with your image. You're not really here.
Right.
Is this a fucking seance? Maybe it is, but because it's pedestrian, because we do it on a laptop and we do it through Skype or Zoom. We're like, ooh, we lose magic. But I was flying around America.
Yeah.
Flying around America. They would have burnt me when the first Americans arrived there if I said I was flying around. I was just thinking last night, I played, when I was a kid, I used to want to be an actor, and I played John Proctor in the Crucible, which is that story of the Salem witch hunts. And I'm like, how far, which is probably a moderately accurate, reflection of what was going on in America from the first settlers to now, how far that country has come in such a short period of time.
Quite far, yeah.
Damn right you would be burning people left and right if they said, oh yeah, I communicate with my mother on the other, I have a special magic box. Hello, mother. They'd be like, burn him.
Right, that's right.
He's a witch, burn him. So, magic is clearly here. It's clearly here, and it's something that we can either use or we can ignore. And I hope that person, opens up and through thinking about it and processing what I'm saying rather than just rejecting it. I do not want to take you away from your religion. Right. What I would always try and do is give you a more of an open dimension view of your relationship with your religion. But I'm not. What they want is they want to say that I'm Illuminati, and I wind people up. I have a silly nature, so I do imply that sometimes, and I drop little things in that make people go, oh, it's some secret society. I'm not. I'm just a bloke in a hoodie in Liverpool freezing his ass off, about to go to the gym. That's it. It doesn't get any more exciting than that.
Right on. I'm with you on that.
So what did you think about that? I think it's pretty fun. Okay, as always, Richard was so much fun during this interview. I had a blast with him. I love him. He's a great guy. So make sure, if you haven't yet, that you hit up his channel and subscribe. Stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm going to publish the full interview unedited. So stay tuned for that. It should be fun. And now it's time for the question of the day. And the question of the day is, what you think about all that? Share your thoughts and your ideas in the comment section below, and let's talk about it. That's all I've got for you right now. As always, thank you so much for being a part of my day and a part of my life. And hey, thanks for letting me be a part of yours. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll see you soon.
It's my mission to teach others what I know to be true. You really can create the life you want. Take care of your body. Take care of your soul. Nurture the real you and introduce him or her to the world. Be comfortable in your own skin and in your place in this world. Take your spot. Take it now. And the universe will take its cue from you. You feel me? If so, subscribe to my channel. Let's get it done together.